All right, good evening, guys. It is February 7th. Devon's meat chickens hatched December 13th. That means that they are officially 8 weeks old as of today. We are going to start butchering. My plan is Saturday. I don't know what Devon's plan is. I hope she's ready. From my understanding, she bought another freezer just to be able to put these meat chickens into. But I am ready Saturday morning, bright and early. I don't know what her plan is. I do know she is prepared for this weekend, supposedly, but we will see. They're 8 weeks old today, though. This update is a little different than what I typically do. It is late. It is super dark outside. My lighting out at the meat chicken pen was not very good, so what I did is I have a galvanized bin, and I have pulled a couple of the meat chickens just to show you, and that way you can see what they look like, but you won't be able to see the whole pen, unfortunately, in this particular update. It's just too dark. I got really busy and almost forgot that it was 8 weeks as of today. So let's take a look at these meat chickens and see how big they've gotten. The majority of them have really grown over the past week or so. Here are two that I have pulled. See if I can get these lazy things to stand up. Like that one there is getting pretty big. You can see that leg mass. Feathering all looks really good on these. Not sure how much they weigh. I don't ever weigh these things. I don't really butcher by weight. I butcher by age more so. These won't be all butchered in one session, so I will obviously take the bigger ones out of the batches and then save the smaller ones. But once again, I'm not really butchering by weight. I'm butchering by age. But there's so many of them, I'm not going to do them all at one time. And the smaller ones will get to survive another week or two, depending on the schedule. But this is what they are looking like at 8 weeks old. They are eating like freaking crazy right now. Their feed has changed. We ran out of the meat bird feed. Devon decided she was not buying any more of that. And they are on a layer crumble that's made by Producer's Pride, which is Tractor Supply's brand of feed right now. It is, I believe, about $13 a bag, opposed to the almost $21 a bag for the meat bird feed. So the price difference is significant. However, the protein and the crude fat and the makeup of that feed is also very different. Layer crumble is obviously for layers. These are 8 weeks old today. You don't put chickens on layer feed till really about 4 months of age. 3 at the very earliest, and they are nowhere close to that 4 months of what chickens really start eating layer feed, nor are these layers. The layer crumble by Producer's Pride is a 16% protein versus the 22% protein for the Nutrina Nature-Wise meat bird feed. The crude fat is 1.5 versus the 2.5, and then just the overall makeup of the feed. If you pull up the nutritional makeup of it, it's going to be quite different. But that is what she is wanting to feed them. Feed has been extremely costly. I don't think overall, though, buying the cheaper layer feed is saving any money. What I have noticed since she brought me that feed Saturday, I think, they are eating an extreme amount of food versus what they were eating on the meat bird. So even though it's more expensive, they're running through it like crazy. I don't know if she is aware of this, but I ran out of what she brought me Saturday already tonight. It is only Wednesday, so that only lasted just a few days. She brought me 4 bags. I don't know if they're 50 pound or 40 pounds. Didn't even bother to look, but they've ate quite a bit, and they've actually been running out of feed and have been out of feed for hours on end, because I'm only filling their feeders once a day, and that is it, to help that feed last. But what that does with these guys is when they run out of feed, and then once you give them feed, they gorge on it, and they just eat and eat and eat, and they run out so quickly, versus if you have feed for them, they eat throughout the day, opposed to just gorging on it all at one time and it just being gone. They're still drinking quite a bit of water. We're going through anywhere, it's kind of varying, 10 to pretty close to 20 gallons a day. It just kind of varies depending on the day. I don't know. Temperature has been pretty consistent at nights and days where it's not any warmer or colder or anything like that would be making them drink any more water. Plus, we are still in February. It is not hot right now by no means, but there has been a few days where it's gotten pretty close to 70. Shouldn't make them drink any more water than it would if it's at 50, really, but they are drinking quite a bit, and that ratio to water for this past week has varied, but that food is out of freaking control. They are eating a whole heck of a lot. That pen is having to be cleaned quite a bit. Guys, y'all want to turn around and show your face instead of your rears? No? They're like, no, you're going to cut my face off here in a couple days. I know what you're doing with me. But Devon, since last week, she has actually came over. When she came Saturday, she took more meat chickens with her. So from what she told me the first time when she smuggled some chickens out of here while I was at work, she took 9 supposedly. She took 9 this weekend, so she's got a total of 18. She swears that she is bringing part of those back, that she realizes they have to be butchered. I don't believe her for 1 second, though. I really think those 18 she will keep and I will never see again. We will see, though. Purely, I don't think she's going to want to haul them back here alive because of how much they poop during transport. She complained about how bad it stunk in her car. She drives over an hour to get here and had to ride with that stench all the way. But, hey, that is her. Saving meat chickens' lives. So we will see. I really don't think I'll see him again, but that is fine. There is still more than plenty out there that have to be butchered still. That will be this weekend, and I will be filming part of that. I'm not sure how extensive that video will be, but I will try to do my best to make a full butcher video, pretty similar to the one I've done previously. But that is going to wrap up the 8-week update. I will see y'all this weekend. I will video before we butcher. I will be taking the ones that have been selected for butcher off of feed 24 hours, 12 to 24 hours, depends on my work schedule, before butcher. That will help empty their crops and all of that in their intestinal tract. That way makes butcher a lot cleaner, and there is no need to put feed into them when you are about to butcher. So I will be videoing a little bit of that and everything, getting everything ready for the butcher day. But I will see y'all this weekend. Hope y'all have a good night, and thank y'all for watching.